Okay, welcome to the Unapologetic Chauvinist. This is Justice, your host. Today's topic is teach your children the truth about abortion. Right away, can I tell you, liberal men and women, if you can consider yourself that, you might want to go ahead and hit the dislike button and go ahead and move on to another video, because you're not going to like what I'm going to say. All right. For those who are conservative, this is for you and what I think you should tell your children about abortion. And when I say conservative, I don't mean Republican. Please don't misconstrue the two terms. They are not the same. They have similarities, but they are not the same. Okay, so now let me say this. Teach your children that abortion is murder. It is the snuffing out of life before it has an opportunity to live on its own. And every living human being was in a stage where it could not live on its own. Every human being, every person that lives now, at some point was in the womb. And if this principle, the principles that people hold dear now about having a choice of what to do with their bodies was applied when they were conceived, they might not be here. Now, yes, we know Roe v. Wade and the promotion of abortion happened in the 60s and 70s, but it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. Can I say that one more time? It's gotten worse. And so we have to teach our children not to give in to the pressures. And if you want to be pro-choice about how you use your body before conception. Can I say that again? Be pro-choice about how you use your body before conception. You should probably teach your children, okay, abstinence. Oh, Justice, you're such a prude. Don't you know the schools are handing out condoms? And that children, young girls, can get contraception without their parents' consent? Yes, I'm familiar with that. Yes, absolutely. But my point is, if the issue of pro-choice is about unwanted pregnancies, the way to prevent all unwanted pregnancies is not to have sex. Right? Now when we say, okay, you could use condoms. Okay, well, yeah, because condoms are successful 1,000% of the time. No. So if your issue was really about unwanted pregnancies, you would be abstinent. Right? And that's the truth about abortion. The issue is not just about unwanted pregnancies. It's about snuffing out a life that's inconvenient for the lifestyle that you want to live. It's about hiding promiscuity as well. Because a very little dirty secret amongst people who have abortions is that a lot of times they don't know who the father is. Does that apply to all folks who have abortions? No. But it is a dirty little, do some research. It's a dirty little secret that there is a decent amount of individuals who get abortion services who don't know who the child's father is. And that's the reason why they're getting rid of the child. Because of the embarrassment, the inconvenience of the embarrassment, the fact that they were promiscuous and allowed their bodies to be used like a whore. No disrespect. But we have to be honest and we have to teach our children the truth. Especially our young daughters. Do not allow your body to be used in such a way. You're valuable and precious. Okay? You're valuable and precious. Some people will say, where you get off saying things like this. Listen, the ability to be able to carry life is a very valuable thing. It's important for the survival of the human race. And people don't want to talk about the fact that there's a breast cancer abortion connection. Look at the research from Dr. Stanley Monteith and others, that those who receive abortions increase their chances for breast cancer, because you're arbitrarily setting the body off. Okay? Your breasts are beginning to develop for the anticipation of life. And you're causing chaos by artificially removing the child. Okay, teach your children the truth. Women are precious and valuable, not because of the feminist principle, but women are precious and valuable because they have the ability to carry the life to term. And under the right circumstances, that life coming to term brings together a family and love and joy. And from my belief system, it was designed to do that way. Men become very different when they become fathers. Generally speaking, anyway, men become very different. Men oftentimes become more responsible because the preciousness of young, innocent life. So teach your children not to engage in sexual immorality, and then we can get away from the need for abortion. And secondly, teach your children that abortion is murder. And yes, that means tell your sons that it's not okay to go around sticking your parts in every woman who will allow you. And that's something that, you know, we don't hear enough from men. I'm keeping it real as a person with an attained past himself. It's not okay. It's a responsibility. You're engaging in something that creates a responsibility, a very important responsibility, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. Okay? Maybe sometime in the future I'll do a video about dating and the responsibility of dating and marriage, and what those mean, and why government shouldn't be involved in marriage anyway. You know, which was probably give me a bunch of controversial comments on this video just from that statement. But anyway, we need to start teaching our children the truth. Abortion is murder. There is no other way of putting it. There is no other way of putting it. Last thing I'm gonna say is, you know, it's a slippery slope to euthanasia, which is a common talking point, but it's very credible. If you can kill the young, you'll make an excuse to kill the old. So just think about that. All right? God bless and good day.